It's your bro Lo, and I'm bringing you guys another saucy trading video. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I took a buy on NQ today and a buy on ES. I'm gonna go ahead and break down that trade real quick, but let me go ahead and show you guys. So I'm up $73 on the phase 2 account, right, just from taking these buys. Let's go ahead and get right into why I took the trade. So starting off with dollar, because dollar is very important to me, right? So going into the week, right, I wanted to see dollar basically come up into this daily fair value gap, right, and go lower, right? Even though we're coming from this discount array, I wanted to see what happened inside of this fair value gap. So because if dollar is to go lower, that means indices is gonna be have a better run going higher, because I was bullish indices, right? So let's go out of that. So I was looking at this FEG in here going towards the week, and then you can see that there's relative equal lows there with that fair value gap. Wanting to see consequent encroachment 75% stay intact, right, and just see it or start running towards those relative equal lows. So that means that indices should give a clean run higher, right? With that being said, on indices, right, I was looking at these all-time highs on NASDAQ, looking at that fair value gap right in there to be played within and to go to the all-time high. And then also here's ES, right? I wanted to see if this FEG could stay get hit and then start running up higher, and maybe this could get left open. I haven't marked up now, but I was saying that they may leave the FEG open lower, right? So boom. So going into today, right, you have Asia high right here. You have London lows here. I wanted to see it run on these London lows and then see if price can start running higher towards this Asia high and higher. Midnight open price, you can see that they left relative equal highs at that midnight open price. Right, so I'm thinking that price is gonna run up into there, and then if you look at NASDAQ, right, you have the London lows here, sell side liquidity, right, Asia high, midnight open price, same thing, right? I'm looking for this daily candle to be bullish. I'm looking for that daily candle to go higher. So looking at ES, right, and the reasons why I took this trade is because if you was to look at this candle, you see that you could think that it will open, come down, create the bottom wick, go high into this high, and then close maybe. This is the draw. It doesn't mean it has to get there today, but that was my draw for today, right? And it holding this wick right here and not completely closing in this fair value gap. So open, high, low, close, bullish day, right? Going into the lower time frame. Now, notice that on the hourly time frame, we came down and we ran out these relative equal lows into the daily fair value gap that it had inverted. Also, this fair value gap here, right? Go down to the 15-minute time frame. I'm looking at time now, right? I'm looking at time, and I see that price ran out London's low here, right? And after it ran out London's low, let's go to the hourly time frame. I mean, the 1-minute time frame. After it ran out the London low, you can see that price had ran out this 957 low. But when you look at NQ, the 957 low wasn't ran out here, right, at 10 o'clock. So there was SMT with NAS, right? You have that inversion FEG right there to see if price can get up into. But ES was a lot better for a buy, so I went in with ES instead of NASDAQ, because ES was a lot more bullish and higher time frame looks more bullish. Looks like the draw is a lot better. Price action looks a lot better for bullishness. So what I did was I entered a buy here, right at this top of this FEG. After it closed, and as soon as it started coming back down, that's where I entered when my stop was below. And then my target was the previous daily high and a bit higher, right? Even though I ran out the previous daily high already, and previous daily high was already ran. I wanted to see if price can get up into the previous daily high again and that high. So what happened was price hit midnight open price, these relative equal highs, and then as it was going up, going above this FEG and using this FEG, went through this fair value gap, inversion fair value gap. What I did was I moved my stop right here, right under that low, right under these lows. So what happened was price had came all the way back down and tagged me out here. Okay, it tagged me out there, and then as soon as it tagged me out there, I was like, man, it tagged me out. I thought this was the trade. I thought it was going up, right? While I'm trading, bro, there's a whole bunch of shit going on inside of the place where I'm trading at. So it was kind of annoying being in there again, and I got moved around again because I'm not trading in Starbucks. Even though I'm in Popeyes right now, I was trading at this spot where they give you free Wi-Fi, they give you free coffee, but other people are in there. A lot of distractions and stuff, you know what I mean? Things to really distract me and mess up, me wanting to, messing up my execution, right? So after this trade got taken out, you feel me? That was my one trade, right? That I took. I'm supposed to take one trade a day, but I only got hit out at $20. So it's really not the full risk that I really got hit out with, right? So as price ran here, right there, NQ ran lower and took out these lows here, right? And also ran out the 1029 low. So there was SMT here with ES and NASDAQ there, right? So boom. So you can see it right there. So while price is running up here, right? While price is running up there, my wife is telling me, because I'm thinking about re-entering there, right? Because it's inverting this FEG again, is CSD here. Thinking about re-entering again. My wife says, she's in my ear, she's saying, oh, I thought you weren't supposed to take 2 trades in a day. You're getting to the second trade, and then it's gonna lead to tilt, and it's gonna do this and do that. She's in my ear while I'm trying to execute, and it was just triggering me. So it kind of stopped me from re-entering there and putting my stop there. So I'm watching it run away, right? Trying to get an entry, trying to get, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching it run away. Now, I didn't have FOMO because then I would have just entered right there and got in and put my stops below here, which is what I was thinking, right? But as it was coming down, I'm looking at NQ. I'm like, okay, so NQ manipulated again, right? And sometimes what NQ will do is it will try to catch up with ES and everything, especially if it's poised, if this is determined to get up into this high, right? So as price is coming up, mind you, the place I'm trading at is getting closed. So I'm trying to like pack up everything while I want to enter this trade at the same time, because I did felt like it was gonna go higher. So NQ retraces back into this fair value gap right here, in this inversion fair value gap. What I did was I entered while I was packing up on my shit, set my stop loss while I was packing up on my shit, trying to leave, trying to you know what I'm saying, go to where I need to go to, and I'm trying to manage the trade while I'm holding the laptop and shit outside, you know what I'm saying, like trying to do that. But what I did was I re-entered there, right? Boom, here. Just like that, with my stop right below this low. And then my target was a 1 to 2, actually a little bit above this high. Actually, it was above these highs too. It was at this high. So my entry was more so like this, like that, right? Entered there, stop below there, and then after I entered, I couldn't manage the trade because I had to leave and try to come all the way here to Popeyes, you feel me? So it's just a lot of stuff that was triggering me today, you feel me? Especially when you're a trader, you gotta have less distractions, less people in your ear, people, you know what I'm saying? It's too much, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of triggering today. Trading, it was going well, and then I'm starting getting triggered. Man, if I would have lost this trade, who knows, bro? I probably could have went on tilt, tried to take a third trade, and boom, and try to go about it like that, when the whole time I wasn't gonna go on tilt. You feel me? I'm not gonna do that to myself, bro. Even though it's annoying and it could lead me to it, and it's best to avoid your triggers. But bro, I was getting triggered. Had to leave the chart, moved. I just let this run. I wasn't even managing it, bro. No TP set, just my stop loss and shit, right? So I come to Popeyes around this time, right? As prices running, uh, as prices up here, right? Up here. As soon as I come to Popeyes, bro, I see that it starts running down like this. What I did was I just trailed my stop right below this low, right here, right below this low, which gave me my entry was kind of right here, which allowed me to only maybe take like a $20 stop out. So max loss for the day would have been $50, which is my max risk for the day. Boom, comes back down, hits this inversion FEG again, right? Hits that FEG again, boom, holds this range. Then it starts continuing up, right, towards these relative equal highs. It did one more drop again, left this low. My stop was trailed here afterwards, so you can see it says trail stop. So I trailed my stop there afterwards, right, to where I take a very, very small loss, only 20, like I said, $20, right? Boom, starts going up, attacks the relative equal highs here, right? Attacks this high right here, and then hits midnight open price. But I didn't need to do that. All I needed was this right here, this high as my TP, and boom, it hit my TP, right? And the reason why it was so high resistant is because today, and it did all that bullshit, not a low resistant liquidity run, is because dollar was struggling to go lower. Like after this high was ran, it was struggling to go lower, just consolidating, right? So if dollar was just running lower, it kept running lower, and then it would have been an easier trade today. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that was the trade. That was the trade there, right? That's the trade that I took. After I got stopped out of ES, I'm glad I did re-enter this trade, and it wasn't, even though it was 2 trades in a day, and it's because I took a small loss on ES, right? I took a small loss on ES here after it came back down and knocked me out. It did one more stop hunt, right? One more there, right? Left SMT there, and then gave a change in the state of delivery. If it didn't do that, bro, I wouldn't have re-entered this. And I didn't take no emotional entry, you feel me? It was straight according to plan. It's just a whole bunch of distractions. My wife in my ear, saying certain things, bro, just kind of triggered me today, bro. And this is why it's best to really just trade without nobody distracting you, nobody, you know what I'm saying? To where you could just execute and go on about your day, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't see this as like this is a business. You know what I'm saying? They don't see this as like this is like work, like this is actual work. You know what I'm saying? They treat it like, you know, because I don't know. Maybe it's not. People don't see this as realistic that this trading shit can work, or not even work, but like that this they. I don't know if they see this shit as a video game too, because there's other traders that treat this shit as fun and like it's a video game. Boom. No, I'm trying to treat this shit as a business. This is my job. This is my work. You feel me? And I don't need people. I don't need distractions. You know what I'm saying? So it's just best for me, bro, to just stick to going to Starbucks, bro. Stick to going to Popeyes, bro, or whatever, and just using the internet, bro, just to trade, bro, and stay away from a whole bunch of distractions that, you know what I'm saying, that can affect me executing and affect me emotionally, like, you know what I'm saying, mentally, whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. All in all, bro, I survived today. I'm gonna survive the rest of the week. I'm gonna survive the rest of the month, bro. It's just I have to stay away from things that can trigger me, that can put me on tilt. You know what I'm saying? Even taking losses, bro. I was able to take that loss, bro. But man, it's crazy how easy it is to just get triggered like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that I also have to work on as well. You know what I mean? To not be able to get triggered like that. But bro, it's hard as hell. Like, what can I tell you? It's hard as hell. You know what I mean? But I have to not allow my triggers to affect my trading. You know what I'm saying? Which today, my triggers, I didn't allow none of my triggers to affect my trading today. Even if I was to take this stop out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even though this shit was running towards my trolling stop, bro, I had no emotion of oh, this shit's about to hit my trolling stop. Oh, it was nothing towards trading, bro. It's just life, bro. That's, you know what I mean? So Hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. If you did, go on and smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, sub to the motherfucking channel. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.